Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. It's a bit wet still, a bit more rain in the night. It's been quite wet last week or so, but the sun's out today, or at least it's trying to, so let's hope it sort of turns a bit brighter. Still got a little bit more to drill, but we haven't been able to get on the land for the last couple of weeks, but it's still early, so we'll get there eventually. There's only about 100 acres left to do. So got my overalls on. First job today is wash the loader, the JCB. So I'm going to get the loader out now, get the washer out, and yeah, give it a squirt. So yeah, she definitely needs a bit of a clean down. It's got all this manky, horrible stuff. She's been on lorry loading duties last week, loading up wheat feed pellets, and yeah, it's horrible dusty stuff, and it's obviously gone all mongy and horrible in the wet weather. So yeah, give her a bit of a clean down. Look, it's almost an inch thick there, horrible stuff, all in the wheels, and yeah, horrible dusty stuff. So yeah, let's get a clean down. So yeah, we put that bit of kit on the ram there, so boom can't come down any further, just as a safety precaution, because I'm gonna have to stand there and, you know, wash all that stuff that way. Right then, looking much better. Dryer pit update, how exciting. So you can probably hear, we've got a fan going down here. We've actually managed to keep it nice and dry. So the main issue we have with water getting in is normally this one here, the returns, which comes out in the hopper here. So there's a bucket under there. You've probably seen me in previous videos take the lid off and tip the bucket out. So that's normally where the water gets in. Down in this big hole here, we've got a water pump, which is pumping out water. You can see, I mean, it's probably a bit of rainwater mixed in, but every couple of minutes, it's pumping out a bit of water. So that's doing a lot of good as well. Yeah, it's just keeping it dry. Down in that dry pit is absolute nightmare. It's the one place you don't want water getting in, but as soon as you go underground, you're gonna get problems with the damp. Oh, come on, sunshine. Where you gone? Right, we're on a very important job today, aren't we, Dad?
We certainly are. Most important job of the week. Well, a month, I'd say. Haircuts.
Haircuts. Off to get our haircut.
Gotta have a haircut. I really don't like having hair messy, do you?
No.
It's not good. I'm going to have nails today as well.
Are you? I'm not.
No, I'm joking.
You having your nails done?
I've got feet nails.
You have your eyebrows done?
Feet eyebrows, definitely, yes.
It's like
we'll be able to see out of them soon if I don't.
it's like the guy in Breaking Bad who owns the car wash with the massive eyebrows.
Does he? You've watched it lately, haven't you? Yeah, I don't remember that.
He looks like you.
Really?
With big eyebrows. Right, you got your mask?
Yeah.
Right, let's go get...
Good to go.
Good to go. I love your parking thing.
Which thing?
Your camera.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. So how's your haircut then?
It's really good, yeah. It's good to get trimmed, isn't it?
Good to get trimmed.
Eyebrows on too. So I'm all good to go.
Very smart.
I think they all go together, touching, won't they?
Your eyebrows?
I'll be a caveman.
Shall we go and do some actual work?
We better.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want some cake?
Ooh, yeah. Where did this come from?
It's a birthday cake.
Oh, right. Your birthday?
Yeah, from the other day.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Picnic, is it?
Picnic?
I mean, yeah.
Well, no.
Out anyway, so...
Haley made loads of cake and it needs
right.
eating up, so...
Well, thanks very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a cake. Good. No icing then?
No, just jam. I think I'm going to get the hopper lid off and we'll just see if there's any water in that bucket, and then
Okay.
you've got a bit of an idea for
I have.
that leak on the return pipe, haven't you?
If you get the lid off and we can see... is that what we're going to do?
I'll get the lid off and we'll check the bucket. A little bit of water in there. You gonna explain your idea then?
Yeah, let's do that. Well, this is that pipe you can see coming down the outside.
Yeah, this is where it's coming down.
It
Yeah.
shoots back through the wall into the pit, and then hence the bucket. You see that bucket, right?
Yeah, I've checked the bucket. There was a little bit of water in there, but
Yeah. So there it is. Now once it's under there and the lid's on, it gets forgotten about.
It does.
Overflows down the pit.
you've got to keep checking it every now and then.
So that's one reason the pit fills up. There's lots of other reasons the pit fills up, but if we eliminate one of them,
So basically, I think your idea is to divert it, isn't it?
if that's solid, that can't be moved. So if that comes up as I expected to have a lid,
We can divert the water somewhere, can't we?
we'll whiz it round on that 45 degree, heading that way.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just get it out of the door.
Yeah, I mean it's only for the winter, isn't it?
I was thinking for the winter, yeah. Then you put it back to.
Because it will be in the way there, but
Or if you can't do that, you can have at least have your bucket sitting here.
it's in there. Yeah.
At least you've got access to it if you remember.
Yeah, if you remember. Shall we try and get that off then?
Yeah,
Section.
I think it's about 13 mils.
13 now. Yeah.
We never did get the ratchet 13 mil, did we?
No, want a little set of ratchet spanners.
Yeah. They're a little bit clumpy, aren't they? But they've got their uses.
Give that a knock then.
A bit of oak there.
That's it.
Let's have a look. I think you're going to be in luck, Nick. Look. It'll split. It's a lot better down there. It still smells a bit.
Down the pit, yeah. We've had that fan on for a couple of days, haven't we?
You have, yeah, that's good. I could hibernate there for the winter, couldn't I?
You were on about hibernating earlier. Because you want to build a hobbit house, don't you?
Like underground house.
Bilbo Baggins.
What
in the hill.
that? Yeah. Round door, everything.
Yeah, round door.
But no, I like the half in the ground and half out.
Yeah.
Facing south, so you've got big windows facing that sun in.
Yeah.
But build it right in, like a rabbit, like a hibernate. So the only tool you've got is a 13 mil spanner.
It's a stubby 13 mil and that bit of wood.
What else do you need?
Well, normally I've got a 13 mil in my pocket.
Me too. And a 10 mil actually.
Yeah, the one day I don't is the one day, you know,
We want some.
when you need it.
We need it. This hasn't been off since it's fitted, Nick. That one. Told you to come up.
Oh, there you go then. It's actually dripping. Well, before I put the lid on, do you want to put the bucket in here? And then we don't have to worry about lifting the lid off just to get the bucket.
No.
Alright. Yeah, we'll get the bucket here then.
Well, I can't see why not. Whether we go under there, or whether we put that thing back on and shoot it like that.
I think you have to put that on at an angle, coming down into the bucket.
Is that about the right angle?
That's about right.
Yeah. What we'll do is we'll look if we've got a length spare pipe. I think we might have some, but I'm not sure. Could you imagine it just flowing outside of the building? You can forget about it then.
Yeah. Get it right outside the door, then you can definitely forget it.
Okay. What do you want to get the bucket?
Yeah, I'll get the bucket.
Perfect.
There you go, you got a loo for when you move in.
I've got everything I need now, haven't I?
Right, need to take the dog for a walk. So I'll probably jump in the Gator, go and check some of the wheat and check on the sheep as well. You know where you're going, mate, don't you? In you get them, bud. Yeah, this Gator, it's probably the best thing we've got. You can literally go anywhere in it. I have got it stuck before, only once, but that was because I had a heavy trailer on the back and I was trying to go through a muddy gateway. Come on, buddy. It is very wet. Yeah, we've had a fair bit of rain over the last couple of weeks, so see the wheat starting to come through though on this bit. But yeah, you can see the problem. We're not going to be able to, you know, crack on and get the last bit drilled until it dries up. It's going to need a fair bit of drying. Go on, buddy. I hope it's not going to turn, you know, into the same as last autumn, because that wasn't good. There you go. Wheat's coming through nicely. It always comes through a bit thicker on the headland here. That's because, well, because we tramline with the drill, you know, put tram lines in with the drill, you have to overlap on the second headland, so obviously you put in more seed in on that bit, so that's why that always comes through a bit thicker. Right, let's have a look in this field here. Oh, horrible and wet. Did notice a little bit of slug damage the other day in here. Walked the field with our agronomist a couple of days ago, and he said not to worry too much, but to keep an eye on it. I think because it's so wet and there's, you know, a bit of straw about, you know, it's got the slugs on it a bit, but let's have a look. Yeah, look, if you see here that he's been nibbled. Just sort of taking the tops off a bit. It's not too bad, but obviously if we get much more of a problem with it, we'll have to come on here and you know, put some slug pellets down. It's been a while since I've used slug pellets. When we used to grow rape, we used to put them on. They've gone organic now, haven't they? So I don't think they're that bad to handle now. I used to absolutely hate having to work with slug pellets. Well, our hedge trimmer man has done a nice tidy job with the hedges. Everywhere's looking nice and smart. Just a bit wet. So just checking on the ewes. Put the tup in here day before yesterday. He's got a green rattle on, so going to be counting green bums, see if he's been working. So as you know, I've only got a small flock of sheep, about 50 ewes. So just got the one boy. He's a purebred Suffolk. Most of my girls like her, North Country mules. Hey, you got a green bum. So the resulting lamb will be a Suffolk mule cross, you know, a blackface Suffolk mule cross. Right, I've counted 4. Last year he did his job pretty quickly. We don't use a teaser ram like a lot of people do, you know, to try and condense that lambing period by sort of teasing the ewes into cycling closer together. We just put the tup in, leave them in here for about 34 days. That covers 2 cycles, because a ewe will cycle for about 17 days. But last year he got them all done within about a week or so. A couple of stragglers at the end, but it didn't drag on last year too bad. Oh dear, my mistake. I left the trailer out. Obviously we've had all that rain, so there's a load of water in there. I was just about to wash down the sheep trailer, and then I remembered this one. I think what I'll do is hook it onto the loader and put it up onto a slope, and then the water can drain out the back, and then when I get time I'll clean it down properly. Already starting to come out, look. I do love this little trailer. It's a real handy size. You know, it's easy to push about and move about by hand. Probably will look at getting a bigger one down the line. It's only an 8-footer. What's Dad doing? Going spraying. He's just moving some stuff around in the shed. Right, better get my overalls back on then. Red overalls, even though we don't have a red tractor. Looks like Dad's going to try and go drilling. I wish. Well, it's my job really. Just wish we could crack on, get it done. Right, get this washed and then have a coffee, I think.